Some people don't leave you because you're failing. They leave because staying would force them to admit you were right. I learned that the hard way, the day my closest friend walked out, and I stopped explaining myself forever. That message came from the one person I never thought I'd lose. My best friend, the one who knew my past, my plans, my fears, my unfinished dreams. It wasn't emotional. That's what hurt the most. No argument, no fight, no apology. Just a calm explanation about how they were moving forward, how their life was changing, how they were surrounded by people who were doing better, thinking bigger, living differently. And somewhere between those polite sentences was the truth they didn't say out loud. I no longer fit the version of life they wanted to show the world. I stared at the screen, waiting for a follow-up. There wasn't one. That was it. Years of loyalty ended in a message that felt more like a business decision than a goodbye. I didn't need clarification. I understood immediately. They weren't leaving because of distance. They weren't leaving because of conflict. They were leaving because comparison had entered the room, and I didn't win it. They had found people who looked more successful, more confident, more impressive on the outside, people whose lives sounded better when mentioned in conversations. And suddenly, friendship had conditions. Loyalty had an expiry date. I realized something uncomfortable. They didn't walk away from me. They traded me. I sat there replaying old memories, inside jokes, shared struggles, wondering how easily history gets rewritten when status changes. That's when it hit me. This wasn't about growth. This was about image. I didn't cry. I didn't shout. I didn't even reply. My body went still, like it didn't know what emotion to choose first. Shock doesn't always look loud. Sometimes it looks quiet and empty. I thought about every time I had stood by them when they had nothing to offer. Every time I listened. Every time I supported. Every time I believed in them before anyone else did. And now, I was the inconvenient chapter they wanted to close. The silence after that message felt heavier than the message itself, because silence gives your mind space, and your mind can be cruel when it has room to wander.